Stop scrolling for a second, because what just happened in the WNBA is bigger than basketball. Imagine losing your star player and your head coach in the same playoff game, yet still fighting to the very last whistle. That's exactly what went down with the Minnesota Lynx, and Angel Reese couldn't help but echo Napheesa Collier's fearless message that's now shaking the league. What is for us ain't never going to miss us. This is not just about one loss, it's about resilience, legacy, and a reminder that true champions rise even when the scoreboard says otherwise. What's up, family? Welcome back to Mean Vibes, your number one spot for real talk on sports, celebrity drama, and the powerful lessons hiding behind the headlines. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now because we don't just report, we break it down, connect the dots, and show you what it really means for the culture. Now, let's dive in. The Minnesota Lynx's playoff hopes took a massive blow in Game 4 of the semifinals. Already battling the physical intensity of the postseason, the team was hit with back-to-back setbacks. First, their star, Napheesa Collier, was sidelined with an injury. Then, head coach Cheryl Reeve was suspended, leaving the Lynx shorthanded in the most crucial game of their season. Across the court stood the Phoenix Mercury, hungry, confident, and with their full squad ready to advance. The odds were stacked, but the Lynx refused to go quietly. Final score: 86-81, Mercury move on. Lynx go home. But here's the twist: what followed after the game is what has people talking. Napheesa Collier, sidelined but still leading with her voice, delivered a message that resonated far beyond the court. What is for us ain't never going to miss us. That statement is powerful. It's more than a coping mechanism for a tough loss, it's a philosophy. A reminder that timing, destiny, and preparation all meet when they're supposed to. No matter how painful this defeat felt, Collier was telling her teammates, this isn't the end, just the lesson before the next rise. And guess who echoed that message? Angel Reese. Though on a different team and facing her own battles with the Chicago Sky, Reese reposted and stood behind Collier's words, showing solidarity and proving once again that WNBA players support each other beyond rivalries. Reese herself has been under the microscope with trade rumors swirling, injuries testing her body, and questions about her future in Chicago. So when she echoed Collier's message, it felt like more than agreement, it felt like personal truth. Think about this. Two young stars, carrying the weight of expectations, headlines, and criticism, both standing tall despite disappointment. Collier losing her shot at the finals, Reese dealing with speculation about her career. Yet instead of breaking down, they both double down on faith and resilience. That's why the phrase hit so hard. Because it wasn't just sports talk. It was life talk. Let's be real, how many times have you felt like something slipped away? A job you wanted. A relationship you thought would last. An opportunity you felt ready for. And it hurt like crazy. But later, you realize, maybe it wasn't for you, or maybe it just wasn't for you yet. That's the Lynx lesson. That's the Angel Reese echo. That's the mindset of winners, even when they lose. Now, here's what makes this moment even more important. The Lynx were so close. Down 5 points, without their star or their coach, and still nearly pushing Phoenix to the brink. That shows depth. That shows heart. And that shows the culture Cheryl Reeve has built in Minnesota, where fight and grit don't disappear even when leaders are missing. Meanwhile, for the Mercury, this win wasn't just survival, it was a statement. They're heading to the WNBA Finals, and they know they had to go through a desperate, wounded, but relentless Lynx team to get there. Sometimes the hardest wins build the strongest champions. Control what you can. Collier couldn't control her injury. Reeve couldn't undo the suspension. But the Lynx controlled their effort, and almost stole the game. Angel Reese didn't have to echo Collier's words. But she did. Because resilience isn't a solo act, it's a team sport, on and off the court. What is for us ain't never going to miss us. That's not just motivation, it's fact. Some victories are delayed, not denied. And here's the truth: champions aren't defined by rings alone. They're defined by mindset. The Lynx showed championship mindset even in defeat. So yes, the Lynx are out. Yes, the Mercury are moving on. But the real takeaway is this: the seeds of future greatness are being planted in Minnesota, and Angel Reese is watching, and connecting the dots too. This league is not just about wins and losses, it's about culture, resilience, and passing on fearless energy from one star to the next. And if Angel Reese and Napheesa Collier both believe in that message, you better believe we're going to see that energy carry into next season and beyond. Family, what do you think? Did the Lynx prove something even in defeat? And do you agree with Angel Reese and Napheesa Collier's message that what's meant for you will always find its way back? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I love hearing your perspectives. And if you're still rocking with me right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive. Remember, here at Mean Vibes, we don't just watch the game, we find the life lessons inside the game. Until next time, stay resilient, stay focused, and stay vibing.